What's good, you guys? It's your boy Jamaal Abiade, and I'm back again with another YouTube video. You guys been begging me for this video in the comments, and it's on how to get your kicks and your 808s louder. Basically, how to get them kicks and the 808 to stand out, be loud right in front of the beat, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Real fast, real easy, real simple. Before we get into that, can you do me a favor? Like, comment, and subscribe. That helps my videos reach more people and my YouTube channel grow. We're going to 6,000 subscribers, and please comment right now, before you even watch it. Comment what you guys want to see in your Logic tutorial videos, and I'll make it for you. Follow me on all social media platforms, especially Instagram, and follow me on Spotify so you know when I drop some music. I have a new EP that just dropped. Everything is Lit EP. It's doing great right now. Make sure you stream that. And I have a music video, Can We Talk? The theme is fire. The theme is fire. All these links will be below. Please click, please listen, please stream, please support, and I'll keep on bringing you these videos. But enough of all that, let's get into this video. Alright, you guys, so I have this project open right now. I just made a beat. If I drop down this folder, you see I have a lot of drums. It's a very simple beat, but I have a lot of little stuff going on that's making a lot of noise. It's making this track a little muddy. Something TikTok, real bouncy, some Mega Stallion, the baby type shit. So let's get into it.
Bounce and break your back, bounce and break your back. You bounce so hard, you break your back, girl. Bounce and break your back, bounce and break your back, bounce and break your back, bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and break your back, girl. Break your back, break your back, girl.
I was making this beat for a different artist, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm probably gonna rap on this. That's the pleasure of making your own beats. You can do that sometimes. But anyways, so I got this beat. It's real bouncy, it's real hot, but the 808s are not kicking or sticking out like I want to. I have the 808s up here, as you can see. I actually use two separate 808s. A little trick you can use. I use one 808 for the hook and another 808 for the verse. So that's the first step to getting your kicks and 808s to hit harder. You don't even need logic. It's not even technical. It's just common sense, but I have to say this. If the samples you're using are not good, they're not heavy, they don't sound good, if they're a whack sample, it's a flat sample, it's not too much you can do with it. You have to start with a good drum sample. You don't want to be try to recreate drums. You got to start with a good sample. That's key. Start with a good sample. If you're looking for drum kits, it's easy. You can literally YouTube free drum kit, literally look up Metro Boomin free drum kit Reddit, like stuff like that, and you're gonna find something. You have to start with good samples here, guys. That's the number one step. Start with a good sample. So let's get into it. Number two, this is gonna sound really simple, but lower everything else. The thing is, you want to make your beat louder in the master and not the mix. Your mix can be very low. Everything can be low because everything's gonna get raised up in the master. So you can make your mix low. And let me show you what I mean. I know it sounds like whatever, Jamal, but it's really simple. So I'm gonna play this beat again. So watch this.
Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back.
Open the drums up a little bit. And if you just lower the volume a little bit.
Bounce and break your back. Bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back.
You lower the volume a little bit. Look, you're halfway there, honestly. Before I even show you those tricks that you really want to see, half of the stuff is getting level. I think we put a lot of plugins on our instruments and stuff to try to get louder and make the 808 more gritty. But we didn't even do the basics of lowering the melodies and lowering things like that. Even with a simple beat like this, there's stuff muddying it up. Just lower some stuff, you guys. The third way to make your 808s and kicks louder is the EQ. And I'm not talking about the EQ of the 808. I'm speaking of the EQ of everything else. So let me show you something. Let's pull up the EQ. This is the EQ of my drums, right? The 808's playing right here. Because I don't have any kicks in this song, I'm using my 808 as a kick, so I have to live this whole area. From 500 down, I have to live in that area for my 808. If I go to things like, let's see what's going on. Oh, the Vox. Stuff like this. So it's taking up a little space underneath. Let's take it down a little bit, right? We don't even want this little part of the sample. We want that high. We don't even want the low part. So let's take it down some more. What else? The voice is, I know it's taking up stuff in the that range, that 808 range that we need. Let's see.
Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. You
yeah.
Bounce so hard, you break your.
So watch this.
Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. You bounce so hard, you break your back, girl. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back.
Let's see. I have these loops down here.
Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back.
Oh, see, look at this. Look at this, you guys. This right here is taking up a lot of space. And this is a little silly sound. Like, look how much mud is taking up there. It's taking up space where the 808 can be sitting. And I don't even need it to be right there. I don't have a melody in this song, but if I even had a melody, a bass line or something like that, those things usually take up a lot of space. Like, let me give you an example. All right, let's do this. So I just dropped a loop in there, right? And this loop is not going to match the song, you guys. I'm just showing you guys for example. And this is 89 BPM per minute. So let's listen to this. It actually sounds kind of good. Wow, that sounds really good. Do you hear the melody? The melody is taking up a lot of space with the 808. You can barely hear the 808, and that's probably happened to a lot of you guys. This beat is really simple. I made it simple so rappers can rap on it and get fancy with it. But if you do have a more complicated beat and more complicated, a lot of strings and stuff like that, those could be blocking the 808 from living. This is the 808 right here. This is the melody. They're both living in the same spot. They can't live in the same spot. They're clashing. The waves, the EQs are clashing. So let's do this. Let's take this down because we don't even want that part. So let's take it down. See how that cut it off? Look at that. 808s can live. And I'm sure that's happening with you guys. You guys have a lot of instruments, a lot of things going on. And they're all living in this area where your 808s and your kicks are. So check everything. Check the transitioning sounds. Check the hats. Check the other kicks. Check the strings. Check every instrument you have and see where that 808 is living. So another thing to remember, you guys, less is more. You don't have to keep boosting, make the kicks louder and louder. Take other instruments away and other EQs away. So that makes that EQ louder. You know what I mean? So just the EQ alone, not a compression, side chaining, all this difficult stuff that people have you doing. Take out the EQs from other instruments that are in those areas that you don't even want. Putting stuff in muddies it up. Taking it out unmuddies it. Just to let you guys know. Let's put this all back on.
Break your back, break your back, girl. Break your back, break your back, break your back, break your back. You bounce so hard, you bounce so hard.
All right, so that's that. That's the EQs. So let's get into distortion and overdrive. So to get to distortion, all you do is click distortion. You can go to distortion right here, and overdrive also works. Let me show you. Actually overdrive. Overdrive's kind of cool. I like it. So what overdrive does is make stuff louder. So if you play it, I didn't even put any effects on it. So let's play with it off. Let's go back. So overdrive is off right now. Overdrive is off. Look at that. It's fatter. You can play with the drive too. Watch the drive. And you can play with the tone. Output. Woo! If you want that little grime effect, that real grime effect. Or you can use distortion. I'm using distortion on this channel. The difference is I think overdrive makes it a little louder and distortion makes it kind of changes it, like the tone up a little bit. But I really don't think there's a difference. So go down, distortion right here. Boom. Distortion off. This is how it sounds.
Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. You bounce so hard, you break your back. Girl.
On.
Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and bounce and bounce.
Thing about overdrive and distortion, when you do use it, you do have to turn the bass, turn the 808 then down because it makes it so much louder. So that's distortion. Boom. Those both work to make your 808s fatter, louder. And here's the last trick. I don't use all these tricks together. I'm just showing you guys everything you can do. The last trick is very, 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 very unique and very good for your mixing. And again, it's going to make stuff very, very loud. So you have to turn down, play with the volume a little bit. It's called a binaural pan. How do you get to plug in for the binaural pan? Here it goes. I'm going to show you. Stereo out right here. Right here on the left hand side, you click it. When you click it, it's on balance right now. You want to go to binaural pan. Boom. Go to that. You see this little web kind of thing pops up. Double click it. This lets out. So let's see how this sounds. So all right, you hear it? So binaural pan right here. This is left. This is left. This is right. and this is dead center. So think of it like this: binaural pan, this little center, this is where you are. Basically, how I see it is, this is your head, this is the center of your head, this is where you're looking at. You're looking this way. You're moving the speakers closer or farther away from you, and where you want the 808 to sit in the mix. Do you want to sit dead in the center, or do you want to sit a little out? Let me show you guys. Let me show you so you know what I mean. So here goes. Makes it feel like it's right in front of you. See how it makes it feel wider? But when you get closer, that's dead in the middle. That's loud. So let's see if it's dead in the middle.
Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. You bounce so hard, you break your back, girl. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and
I usually don't like dead in the middle. It's too loud. But you see where I'm getting. I probably put it, start right here. You probably could put it like right here.
bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back.
That's the distortion and the binaural pan. That's the only thing together. Look how much louder that 808 got.
Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. You bounce so hard, you break your back, girl.
And I just went back to the EQ. I see this dirty hit right here. This sound right here. Look how that EQ. It's so muddy. It's so muddy, and it's muddying up my whole thing. Let's take it down.
Bounce and break your back.
Yeah, there you
Break
go.
your back. Bounce and break your back.
There you go.
Bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. You bounce so hard, you break your back, girl.
So basically, that's it. That's how you make those drums louder. Just to review it really quickly, have good samples to start off with, definitely. Lower all the other instruments volume-wise. Instead of raising the kick and the 808s, lower everything else. Unmuddy your mix. If you have other instruments playing with those EQs of the 808 kick where you want it to be, lower it. Just lower it. That's a perfect thing to do. Last but not least, 3 plugins: the overdrive, the distortion, the binaural pan is key. The binaural pan is key to making that drum or 808 in the middle of the mix, and you can play with that to get it right. So I hope you guys have found this video useful. My name is Jamaal Abiade. This has been another tutorial how to make those drums, those 808s, those kicks loud, fat, and make them bang in your mix. As you know, I'm on my way from 6,000 subscribers. I think we're like at 5,300. We're 700 away. We're almost there. Make sure you follow me on all my social media, especially Instagram, and follow me on my Spotify account, please. My new EP, Everything Is Lit, just dropped. Go stream that. And Can We Talk music video is on my page right now. Link in bio is the main video on my page. Go watch it, like, comment, and subscribe. Everything is lit. Let's get it.